Have you ever felt bloated after a meal, struggled with irregular digestion, or noticed sudden changes in your energy and mood? What if I told you that millions of people are silently living with imbalances in their gut, thinking it's just normal, when in reality, your digestive system is sending signals that, if heeded, could completely transform your health, energy, and overall well-being? I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and today we're going to explore the real science of gut health, uncover why digestive discomfort emerges over time, and reveal strategies to restore harmony in your body from the inside out. Have you noticed how certain foods leave you feeling sluggish, gassy, or bloated? You're not imagining it. The truth is, your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microbes living in your digestive tract, is a dynamic ecosystem that quietly influences nearly every aspect of your health. From digestion and immunity to mood regulation and energy levels, your gut microbes are constantly communicating with your body. When this balance is disrupted, digestion slows, inflammation rises, and subtle discomforts become persistent problems. This imbalance doesn't appear overnight. Over months or years, factors like poor diet, stress, antibiotics, sleep disruption, and environmental toxins gradually shift the microbial community. Friendly bacteria decline, harmful strains grow, and digestive efficiency drops. Even small changes in gut health can ripple through your body, affecting nutrient absorption, toxin elimination, and systemic inflammation. The fascinating part? The gut is remarkably resilient. With consistent care, it can recover, adapt, and thrive, restoring comfort, energy, and vitality. Nutrition is the cornerstone of gut health. Prebiotics, found in foods like garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, and bananas, feed beneficial bacteria. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi introduce live microbes that support microbial diversity. Fiber-rich whole grains, fruits, and vegetables maintain healthy digestion and regulate bowel movements. Even hydration plays a pivotal role. Water aids nutrient absorption, softens stool, and ensures that your digestive tract functions smoothly. But food alone isn't enough. Lifestyle factors deeply influence gut balance. Stress triggers the release of cortisol and other hormones that alter digestion, reduce microbial diversity, and increase gut permeability. Mindful practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and gentle exercise can reduce stress, protect the gut lining, and support a balanced microbiome. Sleep is equally essential. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, regulates hormones, and allows gut microbes to perform vital maintenance. Chronic sleep disruption, on the other hand, can accelerate imbalances and digestive discomfort. Movement also matters. Moderate, consistent exercise, walking, cycling, yoga, stimulates bowel function, increases blood flow to digestive tissues, and supports a healthy metabolic environment. Even short, frequent bouts of activity throughout the day enhance gut motility and microbial diversity, ensuring your digestive system remains active and efficient. Small daily habits compound over time. Start your mornings with a glass of water. Incorporate fiber-rich fruits and vegetables into every meal. Enjoy fermented foods regularly. And take time for stress reduction and movement. Listen to your body. Bloating, irregularity, or fatigue are signals that something in your gut ecosystem needs attention. These incremental changes may feel minor in isolation, but repeated consistently, they restore balance, improve digestion, and enhance overall well-being. Even if you've struggled with digestive issues for years, it's never too late to reclaim gut health. Microbes can recover, digestive efficiency can improve, and systemic inflammation can decrease when you adopt mindful, consistent habits. Treat your gut as a partner in your health, not a problem to ignore. Support it with nutrition, hydration, movement, sleep, and stress management, and it will repay you with energy, comfort, and resilience. Think of your gut as the control center for your vitality. It absorbs nutrients, defends against harmful pathogens, and communicates with your brain and immune system. By embracing consistent, deliberate habits, fiber, prebiotics, probiotics, hydration, stress reduction, and restorative sleep, you preserve not just digestive comfort, but energy, focus, immunity, and overall quality of life. Discomfort may arise at times, but suffering is not inevitable. You can create a life where meals nourish, energy stays steady, and digestion is smooth. Every mindful step, every nutrient-rich bite, every stretch and restful night compounds over weeks, months, and years. Your gut responds to care far more than it responds to neglect. Your microbiome has carried you through decades of life, helping you digest, absorb, and maintain health. Now it's your turn to carry it with intention, consistency, and attention. Start small, stay steady, and watch as your energy, immunity, and vitality return. Because a balanced gut is not just about digestion, it's about living fully every single day. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and I've seen countless people transform their energy, mood, and overall health simply by respecting their gut and applying these principles consistently. Even after years of digestive discomfort, these habits create real, tangible improvements in daily life. It's never too late to start. Your gut deserves care, and you deserve vitality, balance, and resilience at any age. But there is another layer most people never consider. The gut is not just a digestive organ, it is a command center. Nearly 70% of your immune system resides in and around your gut. When the microbiome is balanced, it trains immune cells to respond appropriately, protecting you from infections while preventing unnecessary inflammation. When that balance is disturbed, the immune system becomes confused, overreacting to harmless triggers and underperforming when real threats appear. This is why chronic gut imbalance is often linked to frequent infections, allergies, autoimmune flare-ups, and persistent fatigue. The gut is also deeply connected to the brain through what scientists call the gut-brain axis. Your digestive system produces neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, chemicals that regulate mood, motivation, and emotional stability. In fact, the majority of serotonin in the body is produced in the gut, not the brain. When digestion is compromised, mood often follows. Anxiety, low mood, brain fog, and irritability are not just psychological experiences. They can be physiological signals originating from the digestive tract. As we age, the gut lining itself becomes more vulnerable. The protective barrier that separates the contents of the digestive tract from the bloodstream can weaken, allowing inflammatory compounds to pass through, a phenomenon often referred to as increased intestinal permeability. This low-grade inflammation doesn't always cause immediate pain, but over time it quietly contributes to joint stiffness, metabolic imbalance, cardiovascular strain, and cognitive decline. Supporting the gut lining through proper nutrition, adequate protein intake, and anti-inflammatory foods becomes increasingly important with every decade. Chewing your food thoroughly is one of the most overlooked yet powerful digestive habits. Digestion begins in the mouth, not the stomach. When food is properly broken down before reaching the gut, it reduces strain on digestive enzymes and supports smoother nutrient absorption. Eating slowly, without distraction, allows digestive hormones to activate properly, signaling fullness and preventing overeating. Another subtle but powerful way to protect gut health. Timing also matters. Constant snacking gives the digestive system no opportunity to rest and repair. Allowing gaps between meals supports the natural migrating motor complex, a cleansing wave that clears residual food and bacteria from the intestines. This process is essential for preventing bloating, gas, and bacterial overgrowth. Gentle structure, regular meals with sufficient spacing, often improves digestion more than restrictive dieting ever could. Medications, particularly frequent use of antibiotics and certain pain relievers, can significantly alter gut flora. While these medications are sometimes necessary, awareness is key. Supporting the microbiome during and after medication use with fiber-rich foods, fermented products, and hydration helps restore balance and reduce long-term disruption. The goal is not avoidance, but informed support. One of the most empowering truths about gut health is that change happens faster than most people expect. Within days of dietary improvement, beneficial bacteria begin to multiply. Within weeks, inflammation markers can decrease. Within months, digestion, energy, sleep, and mental clarity often show measurable improvement. The gut responds rapidly to consistency, rewarding even modest efforts with tangible results. Your digestive system is not failing you. It is communicating. Bloating, discomfort, irregularity, cravings, and fatigue are not inconveniences to suppress. They are messages to interpret. When you listen and respond with care rather than frustration, the body recalibrates. Balance returns not through extremes, but through repetition of simple, supportive habits. A healthy gut does not demand perfection. It thrives on rhythm. Regular meals, regular movement, regular sleep, regular hydration. When these foundations are stable, the microbiome becomes resilient, able to handle occasional stress, indulgence, or disruption without spiraling into dysfunction. As you move forward, remember this. Digestive health is not about rigid rules or fear-based restrictions. It is about partnership. Your gut adapts to how you treat it. When you nourish it, respect it, and give it time to heal, it responds with clarity, energy, and strength that extends far beyond digestion. Your body is always working toward balance. When you align your habits with that goal, health becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural outcome. And that is the true power of understanding your gut. Not just to feel better today, but to build resilience, vitality, and well-being for years to come. Your microbiome has carried you through decades of life, helping you digest, absorb, and maintain health. Now it's your turn to carry it with intention, consistency, and attention. Start small, stay steady, and watch as your energy, immunity, and vitality return. Because a balanced gut is not just about digestion, It's about living fully every single day. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and I've seen countless people transform their energy, mood, and overall health simply by respecting their gut and applying these principles consistently. Even after years of digestive discomfort, these habits create real, tangible improvements in daily life. It's never too late to start. Your gut deserves care, and you deserve vitality, balance, and resilience at any age. As the years pass, hormonal shifts quietly reshape the gut environment. Changes in estrogen, testosterone, cortisol, insulin, and thyroid hormones all influence digestion, microbial diversity, and inflammation. This is why digestive tolerance often changes with age. Foods that once felt harmless may suddenly cause bloating, discomfort, or fatigue. These changes are not signs of failure. They are signals that your internal environment is evolving and needs adjusted support. For women, fluctuations in estrogen affect gut motility and microbial composition. Lower estrogen levels can reduce microbial diversity and increase inflammation, contributing to constipation, bloating, and sensitivity. For men, declining testosterone is associated with increased visceral fat and insulin resistance, both of which alter gut bacteria and promote low-grade inflammation. In both cases, the gut and hormones are in constant dialogue, each influencing the other in subtle but powerful ways. Blood sugar regulation is another critical piece. When glucose levels swing rapidly due to refined carbohydrates or irregular eating patterns, gut bacteria shift towards strains that thrive on sugar and promote inflammation. Over time, this imbalance contributes to insulin resistance, fatigue, cravings, and weight gain. Stabilizing blood sugar through balanced meals, containing protein, fiber, and healthy fats, creates a gut environment that favors beneficial microbes and long-term metabolic health. Protein intake becomes increasingly important with age, not only for muscle preservation, but also for gut integrity. Amino acids support the repair of the intestinal lining and the production of digestive enzymes. Without adequate protein, the gut barrier weakens, making the body more vulnerable to inflammation and nutrient deficiencies. This doesn't require excess, just consistency and quality, spread evenly across meals. Another often overlooked factor is oral health. The digestive journey begins in the mouth, and the balance of oral bacteria influences what enters the gut. Poor dental health, dry mouth, or chronic gum inflammation can introduce harmful bacteria into the digestive tract, subtly altering the microbiome over time. Simple habits like proper hydration, mindful chewing, and oral hygiene indirectly support gut health in powerful ways. The liver and gut work as a unified detoxification system. Bile produced by the liver helps digest fats and regulates microbial populations in the intestines. When bile flow is sluggish due to poor diet, dehydration, or inactivity, unfriendly bacteria gain an advantage. Supporting liver health with hydration, bitter vegetables, fiber, and regular movement enhances digestion and microbial balance simultaneously. One of the most profound shifts comes when people stop chasing quick fixes and start building systems. Supplements may help in certain situations, but they cannot replace foundational habits. A stable routine, regular meals, consistent sleep, gentle daily movement, stress regulation creates predictability for the gut. Microbes thrive on rhythm. When your days have structure, your digestion follows suit. It's also important to release fear around occasional discomfort. Healing is not linear. Some days digestion feels effortless, other days it feels slower. This fluctuation is normal. What matters is trend, not perfection. The gut responds to patience and consistency far more than to restriction or anxiety. Social connection plays a surprising role as well. Loneliness and chronic stress alter gut bacteria through neurochemical pathways, increasing inflammation and digestive sensitivity. Shared meals, conversation, laughter, and emotional safety all positively influence the gut-brain axis. Health is not only biological, it is relational. Over time, a supported gut builds resilience. Resilience means flexibility, the ability to tolerate change, travel, stress, new foods, or disrupted routines without collapsing into symptoms. This resilience is what allows people to age with confidence, energy, and independence rather than fragility. The most empowering truth is this: your gut is constantly renewing itself. The intestinal lining regenerates every few days. Microbial populations shift within weeks. The body is always offering another opportunity for balance. No matter how long imbalance has existed, change remains possible. When you commit to caring for your gut, not aggressively, not obsessively, but attentively, you are investing in every system it influences: immunity, metabolism, joints, brain function, mood, and longevity. Digestive health becomes the foundation upon which all other health stands. Your body is not asking for extremes. It is asking for cooperation. Feed it consistently. Move it gently. Rest it deeply. Calm it regularly. When you do, the gut responds with clarity, strength, and stability that radiates outward into every aspect of life. This is not about controlling the body. It is about listening to it. And when you listen, the signals become clearer, the discomfort quieter, and the path forward far more peaceful. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and I've seen again and again that when people understand their gut and work with it instead of against it, health stops feeling complicated. It becomes sustainable. And that is where true, lasting well-being begins. Your microbiome has carried you through decades of life, helping you digest, absorb, and maintain health. Now it's your turn to carry it with intention, consistency, and attention. Start small, stay steady, and watch as your energy, immunity, and vitality return. Because a balanced gut is not just about digestion, it's about living fully every single day. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and I've seen countless people transform their energy, mood, and overall health simply by respecting their gut and applying these principles consistently. Even after years of digestive discomfort, these habits create real, tangible improvements in daily life. It's never too late to start. Your gut deserves care, and you deserve vitality, balance, and resilience at any age.